Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this is Mail Monday, a weekly series where I take a look at your mail, give my feedback, try to entertain and advise and help. So let's get this started. Alright, my man here has hoe problems. I dated this girl on and off for a couple months. It ended in a bad way, and she decided to take this guy's offer to go to a dance. She told me not to be mad, and they were going as friends. Every day, she's been sending me long texts about how she still loves me. She tells me that she wants to get together. I don't want to. I started liking this other girl, and we hung out all weekend, and she's telling me she wants to get together. I want to choose girl number 2 without hurting the first one. If you have any advice, please tell me. Yeah, I do have some advice. And this is a situation that girls deal with all the time. Somebody's chasing her, she doesn't want to be chased, and she has to deal with, how to sort of let this guy go without hurting him. And the challenge is, you have to hurt him at least a little bit. Rip that Band-Aid off quickly, because what you're doing, kind of being nice to her, is just about equivalent to leading her on. You're not being nice to her by keeping her in the wings, waiting for you, giving her hope when there is no hope. People, especially teenagers, right? They can pine after each other for the longest time, and that's what she's doing for you. So yeah, man, just sort of let her down. Say, hey, I like this other girl. I don't want to mean to lead you on. You're wonderful, but you're not for me. And just let her know that you're not into her, because doing anything else, doing what you're doing now, which is to say, hanging out with her all weekend but not wanting to be with her, that's not cool, man. That hurts her more than just letting her know where she really stands would. So that's my advice, and good luck to you, man. Good luck with your hoe problems. Hey Woody, I'm really scared. I have a rash thing on the bottom of my dick. It's basically 6 or 7 small red dots that bleed whenever I touch them or when I shower. It only hurts when I accidentally get soap on it in the shower. The pain is so intense that I fall down. I'm afraid to tell my parents because they might laugh or make fun of my hair. I'm 14, but I don't want to see a doctor, but I know I should. Give me advice, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright, man. So you didn't mention if you were sexually active, so I'm not even going to attempt to diagnose this thing. There are a lot of things that it could be that it can't be if you've never had sex before. So there's that. The other thing, there's 2 topics I want to touch on. One is the embarrassment, and the other is, this parental thing. On the embarrassment, yeah, you have a dick, right? All guys have dicks. It's okay, and you said, they'd be embarrassed about your hair. I don't know if you're embarrassed about the lack of, or the crabgrass you got going on, or who knows. But you don't have to be, right? This is something that happens to every single guy, and when you're in this position, you need to know, people will sympathize and empathize with you and not say, oh my gosh, he has a penis, he should be so embarrassed. It's okay, right? There are certain things, everybody goes to the bathroom, everyone has, sex organs, you'll be all right. Your next step here is to just tell your parents that you need to see a doctor. Be like, Mom, there's something wrong down there. I'm having some pain, and I want to see a doctor, and they will take you. And you know what? I'm even almost extra tempted to tell your mother, because there'll be no expectation at all that she's going to check out your junk along the way. I have a 12-year-old daughter. If my 12-year-old daughter told me that she had some sort of problems with her vag, I would not be like, oh, drop trowel, baby, let's check this thing out. I've been curious what you look like, Hope. No, that's not how you would handle it. You just sort of, not laugh, not tease, not whatever, and get your kid to a doctor because they're having problems with something that's important. So there you have it. Just let a parent know, look, I'm having some pain. It's on my dick, and I want to see a doctor. And they will take you to one, and they will give you privacy in the exam room, and you will get this taken care of. Do not just let this thing slide, right? Who knows what you have or what's going on, but get yourself looked at, get yourself fixed, and don't let embarrassment endanger your health, because you're not alone in this thing. On a side note, when I often look at these pro athletes, and they always seem to have lower back pain that brings them out. Yet as an adult that's been through life a little bit, almost everyone I know that actually has medical problems, they seem to be related to either sex organs or their digestive tract. both of which are pretty damn embarrassing because digestive tract problems are usually fixed by going up your butt. So I see like, look, Eric Lindros, old hockey guy, you got lower back problems. I wonder what really hurts. I wonder if this guy has like hemorrhoids he needs to rest or something like that. And they're just lying to protect their dignity. I don't know. But, in real life, people have problems, and those problems almost always seem to be related to their reproductive or digestive systems. So you're not alone. You'll be all right, man. Go to a doctor and get this thing fixed. I think my mom is a lesbian. So paraphrased, my parents are divorced, and I live with both of them. One day I was commenting on a video, and I wanted to Google a word to spell correctly so I didn't seem like an idiot. When I pulled up a new tab, I saw some stuff that freaked me out. Lesbian adult chat room sites, and all I ever do is go on YouTube. This is freaking me out. Should I ask her about this? I'd be really grateful if you'd answer this on Monday. So you didn't mention it, but a lot of browsers like Chrome, for example, have this like most popular visited website thing, and it sounds like one of your mother's most popular visited website is an adult lesbian chat room, and you want to know if you should talk to her about it. Me? I think I would. I think I'd say, like, Mom, I saw this, I checked it out, and, is there something you want to tell me? And see how she responds. The thing is this, like, in reverse, this has happened a million times, right? There are so many kids who have come out to their parents, and it's a really hard time for them, right? When kids come out to their parents, it's this, like, life-changing sort of seminal event. It's a really big deal. And you need to know that that might be this for your mom. And how you respond to finding out that she could be gay is a big deal for her. Your opinion of her is paramount. It's really important to her. And you can't take this responsibility lightly. If she comes out and says, like, yeah, I'm gay, then she needs to absolutely know that you still love her. That's the deal. If you want to bring this up to your mom, then you need to, take on this responsibility of making sure that your mom knows how much you care about her, regardless of the outcome. So there you have it, and good luck to you. But also keep in mind, that if she is gay, or if she is, still finding her way and doesn't know, then, recognize that this isn't the most interesting thing about her, and that she's a full-fledged person with thoughts and ideas and who knows what else. But what she does in the privacy of her bedroom is is just a little piece of who she really is. And good luck to her. Hi, Woods. I'm 25. My name is blank from the USA. I do stuff like that to keep them anonymous. I've had back problems in the past from trampolines and skateboarding all the time. Well, I've grown up a lot since then, married with a 2-year-old. In the past 2 or 3 years, I've had problems with my sciatic nerve in my left leg. Unbearable pain, if I might add. I had an MRI last week and found out I have a protruding disc in my lower back. I went through 7 weeks of physical therapy. Now they're sending me to a neurosurgeon in the hospital for surgery. Well, I guess what I'm asking is I have a nervousness problem, and being back surgery, it's really serious, and I'm scared out of my mind at times. Any encouraging words or advice? Also, church has helped me out a lot with the nerves. Surgery advice. So I've had like 10 or 12 surgeries. I don't even know how many, but to say a bunch. I know how to be a patient. And this is what the deal is. The night before, they don't let you eat or drink. So you wake up tired and hungry. And by the way, these surgeries are always scheduled at some god-awful early hour in the morning. Don't know why. And so now it's going to be super early, you're tired, and you're hungry. You go in, you have to fill out some paperwork, and then change into this hospital gown that shows your butt. But, whatever. In my case, I make them look good. So next thing you know, they've got an IV in your arm. And I'm always sitting here wondering, like, how come they don't tell me more about, what to expect throughout the day? Where's my play-by-play? Where's my what to expect? And, but you don't get that. Then they give you this like painkiller, this thing that makes you feel better, this wonderful, this glorious, this lovely, awesome, happy serum that makes everything okay. And before you know it, you'll be telling nurses how much you love your wife and how sexy you look in a hospital gown. And in my case, the nurses will be agreeing, like, yeah, Woody, you do make hospital gowns look sexy. So, and then from there, they'll put something else in this IV line, which, by the way, doesn't hurt at all, right? Because it goes into this rubber line, not into your actual arm. And then you'll be asleep, in a heartbeat. You don't even know what's going on. So, and then you wake up and you hear the surgery was a success. It happens the same way every time. So, you're nervous about going into surgery, or any of you who are nervous about going into some sort of medical procedure. The big thing to remember is it's not really your job. It's kind of like being nervous to go in and take a nap or something. All you're going to do is sort of relax and chill and do nothing throughout this experience. And, you don't really have it. I would be nervous if I was about to sing on American Idol. I would be nervous if I was about to be a pro gamer on the MLG main stage. I wouldn't be nervous if I was about to go into surgery, because that's really just being nervous that someone else has a job to do. You'll be fine. Worst day of my life. Woody, I'm so stupid. I wasn't paying attention when driving and I hit a mailbox. I gave the house my contact info and I'm supposed to go fix it tomorrow. I'm 17. It happened at like 8:30 last night. I'm so worked up. I don't know what to do. I'm sending you this message, which I've never done to any YouTuber. Ah! My father once gave me this piece of advice, and it burned into my head, and I've looked back at it again and again. He says, life's big problems are about relationships or medical problems. Everything else can be solved with money. And that's kind of where you are today. The only real things that are hard to fix are relationship problems or medical problems. Everything else is a piece of cake. And hitting a mailbox definitely falls into that no big deal. This message is about 2 weeks old. I do sometimes reply to these guys in text so that they don't have to wait for Mail Monday. And I bet that by now, it's just sort of a memory not causing him problems anymore. And it's just sort of the one thing I picked out this message specifically because it was a small problem and something that you don't need to worry a lot about. When you hit a mailbox in life, when you break a window, when you, I don't know, get robbed or whatever, these are just little things that money can make go away. And yeah, I know money can be hard to come by at times, but these are not nearly as serious an issue as the big stuff in life, as, divorce, sick kids, and things along those lines. So yeah, I feel for you. You hit a mailbox. Look, I've done stupider driving mistakes than that, and I've made my way through. So I wish you luck, but try to keep this thing in perspective and know that you're going to be okay. In summary, get your penis looked at, continue to love your lesbian mom, don't worry about your small problems, and that back surgery issue of yours is really not your responsibility. Enjoy the painkillers. Alright, if you're new here and you enjoyed the video, you can click on that red box and subscribe to my channel. 2 videos you may have missed. On the right is a really good one. I talk about this huge decision I have in my head. Stupid stun, Woody, you deserve to die. And I think about going pro on YouTube. Doing this thing full-time is my only source of income, and I ask for your feedback on it. It's a really good video. You should check it out. On the left, I talk about gaming season is coming, so to share my excitement for some of the big titles coming out real soon, Batman, Skyrim, Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 3, good stuff is on the way. And yeah, so if you haven't seen one of those, click on them, check them out, and have a nice day.